everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your total strength circuits workout. In this workout, we will be using both dumbbells and kettlebells if you have them. If you only have dumbbells or just want to keep it body weight, that's fine as well. I will give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level. Are you ready? Let's do it. Let's start just by getting a little march, pump those arms. March, jog, step, whatever feels good for you. We're just gonna get the blood flowing, get the energy up, and then we're gonna jump right into this workout. We're gonna keep it short and sweet. So if you need more of a warm up or cool down, please get it on your own. Let's roll those shoulders. As you can see behind me, I have a few sets of dumbbells. I have my 10-pound, 15-pound, and 20-pound dumbbells. And then I also have a couple kettlebells, 25 and my 35-pound kettlebells and a bench. If you don't have all of this, don't worry. You don't need all of it. If you have a couple sets of weights and a mat, you're fine. Otherwise, just keep it body weight. Use what you've got. Just do a little step out with a big reach out and up. You can use whatever you have available to you. I just like to have options. Our middle circuit is gonna be all on the mat or the bench. So if you have the bench, you can use it. Otherwise, on the mat is fine. All right, so let's take it right here. Just shift your weight, reach one up and down. You don't have to get all the way to the floor. Here's what we got. 3 quick circuits today, 3 exercises each, and descending in time. So our first round is 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest. Let's take it right here, flat back down, and round it up. Our second set is 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and our last lightning round, 20 seconds only. All right, so we're gonna keep it the same. I may give you, hold it here, roll those shoulders. I may give you a few little tweaks if you wanna take it up or down, but it's going to be whatever you need it to be. So I'll give you modifications, I will give you options, and I will remind you to be where you are today. Little roll of the hip into a little squat. You don't have to get super low, but just here to here. So be where you are today. It's your workout. I want you to be challenged, but in a way that's good for you. So if you need to take it up or down, take a modification. Maybe it's one I give you, maybe it's something else that feels good for you. Go ahead and take it. Within these exercises, a couple of them will be compound movements, meaning 2 exercises together or movements that are incorporating multiple muscles. Let's take our hands behind our head, just take a hinge, drive the hips to the back, and bring it up so it looks like this. And some will be more isolations, all right? So that way we keep the heart rate up, we get that metabolic conditioning we like, but you also have options. So up and down intervals as we go. So if this feels okay for you, you can keep doing that. Otherwise, we're gonna take our hands down to the ground, and if you can, walk it out and walk it back. So it's a little inchworm. You can also just go halfway out, or you can drop down to the knees. But we're here. This way we warm up the core, we warm up through the spine, and we warm up upper and lower together. A couple more just like that. And here. And one more, we'll hold this one out. So if you're not here already, join me down on the mat, either on your knees or your toes. And you can just do a little forward and back. Knees or toes, doesn't matter. Getting that core a little, hips dropping down. Again, you can also do this from your knees. And then walk those hands back and slowly roll it up. Take your time coming up. All right, team, so tap it out right here. Little reach across. All right, so first round is our 40-second round. I will show you in between those 20-second intervals your next move, and then we'll have a second and third set in the circuit, so you'll already know what you're doing, right? So our very first exercise, we're gonna take it squat, curl to lunge. I know that sounds like a lot, but I don't want you to worry about it. We're gonna get it done with options. So set of dumbbells, and I want you to go something kind of medium to heavy, something that you could do a bicep curl with. So maybe not the heaviest that you would do with the squat, but we're gonna sit low in the squat. We're gonna come up in a curl. You can keep just that, or we're gonna add a lunge and a lunge, both sides. So all together, whoop, squat first, see? And curl, then lunge right, lunge left. If that's not right for you, you can just do the squat and the curl, or you can keep those weights low. All right, are we ready? Let's do it. Here we go, 40 seconds. Squat, low, curl, rack them, lunge, and lunge. Take your time. Sit low, curl. This is where that heart rate gets up. So this is one of those compound exercises, right? Where a lot of things working together, but you don't have to rush it, right? We get lower, we get upper. Take it here. Woo! I didn't quite do a full squat. Can we get one more all the way through? Squat, curl, lunge, and lunge. Yes, team, breathe. All right, set those down. Next exercise, heavy weights if you got them. We're gonna do a row, a bent over row, but we're gonna hold one up. So for 20 seconds, my right one's gonna hold, my left one's gonna row, and then I'm gonna switch. Join me here, 3, 2, 1. Right one comes up to hold, left is row. So that right one, pull that shoulder blade in and squeeze, and then your left one is coming up as you squeeze. As you get tired, really hold it up. We're gonna switch in 3, 2, 1. Hold that left one up, right row goes here. I know, again, harder than it looks. You can always just do a regular row or an alternating row, up to you. 10 seconds, woo! I know, breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax, woo! All right, team, so this time, we're gonna take our weights, either one weight or two, they're racked, and it's a march. It's a core exercise, it's gonna look easy, but I want you to really go with something heavy to medium, bring it up to your shoulders. Here we go. So you're holding it here, and you're bringing those knees up. It's not just a march, whatever you want. Engage that core, keep the chest open. Think about zipping up in the core. If this feels like too much, you can keep them down by your side to march. Flex that foot and pull the knee towards your chest, right? Again, harder than it looks. And breathe. 10 seconds, core engaged, and then we do it all again. That's your first circuit, team. 3, 2, 1. Set them down. All right, team, so this time we got 30 seconds each. You're gonna squat low, curl, lunge, and lunge. All right, now you know what you're doing. Can we pick up our pace a little bit in a good way? Not rushing, but really going through each motion and down. Then we'll have 15 seconds each side with our row, and then we'll march. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds, squat low, curl, lunge, and lunge. Yes, legs. Squat, curl, right here. I know. Low to high. Can we get one more all the way through? Woo! 3, 2, 1, and relax. Catch your breath, team. It's quick. Here we go. We're gonna hold that right one up while we go 15 seconds here. Hold that left one up, 15 seconds here. Grab your heavies, get set. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Here we go. Row. It's only 15 seconds, right? Yes, you can. I know. Yes. Switch it. Hold that left one up. Here we go. Ha. Heart rate is up. Are you feeling it? I know I am. Breathe. Squeeze. 5 seconds. And breathe. Relax it down. Yes, team. Set those weights down. Anytime you're setting the weights down or picking them up, make sure we bend in the knees, not just reaching for the back. All right, march, 30 seconds. Hold them here, bring those knees up. Here we go, 3, 2, march it. Yes, you can. Breathe. Right through here. Deep core, again, looks easy, but a whole lot of core work going on to stabilize. 3, 2, 1. All right, team, last time through, we're gonna make a few changes. Now, if you want, you can just do the squat and the curl, or you can just do curl and lunge, just like that. Curl and lunge, or even a clean if you feel good about that. All right, so you can either take the lunge out or the squat out. I'm gonna take the squat out and just do the curl and lunge. 20 seconds only, here we go. Curl and lunge, right here. Yes, you can. Breathe. Right here. 5 seconds. Can you get one more? Right here. Woo! And breathe. Ha! Catch your breath, team. All right, this time we're gonna hold it up for 10. Can we get maybe 5 or 6? And then switch. 10 and 10 each side. Strong in your back. In 3, 2, let's hold that left one up. Here we go, row. 10 seconds only. Pull towards your hip. Squeeze in your back. Keep that back nice and flat. And switch, here we go. Up. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh, heart rate. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling it. All right, so we're racked here. Here's what we're gonna add. You can keep it here, you can keep it here, or we're gonna press as we bring the knee up. All right, a little trickier, but you can do it. Let's do it, team. It's only 20 seconds. Rack them. Here we go. Start here, or one at a time, or together. Right? Woo! Burn! I know. One more each way. And breathe. Oh, man. Woo! All right. Catch your breath, everybody. Oh, that got me up there in those high zones. All right, so now, before we go to that next circuit, we're gonna take it to a deadlift and a swing. So your deadlift is just that classic hinge. We're gonna start with dumbbells. Feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. Drive the hips to the back, stand up straight. 40 seconds. Then, if you wanna grab that kettlebell or a dumbbell in the center, if you're comfortable with the swing, if you've done it before, we're gonna swing for 30. If you're not comfortable with that, you've never done it before, just keep the deadlift for a second round. Start with those heavy weights. Bend your knees to get them. Shoulders back. 40 seconds. Core engaged. 3, 2, 1. Drive the hips to the back. Weights stay close to the front of the legs. Connect at the top. Paint the front of your legs with your dumbbells or your kettlebell. They're gonna keep the weights close to the front of the legs while you try to shut the door behind you with your booty. It's not a fold forward, it's a hinge. Drive the hips to the back. Bring it up. Take it here. Yes, you can. So this is our prep work for our swing. This is such a functional movement pattern that we all need to train for. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, team, so if you're not comfortable with a swing, just keep that deadlift. Otherwise, dumbbell or kettlebell in the center. We got 30 seconds. I'm gonna go with my heavy kettlebell. Let's see what we got, team. 30 seconds only. Drive it up, lock it out of the top, let it drop. Let that chest drop, but keep the shoulders back. Here we go, 3, 2, prep it, drive it up, let it drop. I like to use my breath to know when to lock out. Squeeze in the glutes and the hamstrings, lock out those knees and hips. Connect with the core. Here we go. Yes. Hup. Woo. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Yes. Catch your breath, team. All right, grab a quick sip of water. We are on to circuit 2. Breathe, catch your breath. Are you feeling it? I know I am. Cheers, y'all. Circuit 2. 3 exercises. Now, as I said, they're on the mat or on the bench. First one is a tall kneeling triceps. You can use one heavy kettlebell, that's what I'm gonna do, or one heavy dumbbell over your head. The kneeling position is going to engage that core. If this bothers your knees, you can of course do it standing as well. I just want you to think about the core having to stabilize, all right? If you want, you can use your bench for that. It's gonna increase that core activation even more. So up to you. I'm gonna take it down on the mat. You got the bench if you want it. Whoo! And then we're gonna stay down on the mat after that. All right, after that we got a little press and bridge and a plank rotation. So everything is down here or on the bench. So one weight overhead, push those toes and the knees into the ground. Make sure the hips are not forward or back. And let's get it done, team. Might switch to the dumbbell after this. Here we go. Behind your head and straight up. Ooh, burn! I'm glad I started with this because I'm not sure I can do it all of the circuits, but I'm gonna try. That's heavy. All right, I'm losing my form. Here we go, team. See, even trainers do that too. The important thing is to try heavier when you start, and if you need to drop down, you can. Again, making sure we're not flaring those ribs, really zip up the core. That is where the core comes into play here. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, oh, burn. All right, team, so down on the mat or the bench. All right, so we're doing a press with a bridge. So I want you to get something heavy. I might do my second set on the bench, but if you can, we're here. Watch me here. You're going to do the press, and if you're able, we'll also add that bridge coming up, all right? So join me, connect in that core. We got 40 seconds. Remember, elbows are split the difference between your sides and your shoulders. We're not going straight out. We're not pulling them all the way in here. Let's take it in 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds up and in. On it out, yes you can. And breathe. Oh! For some reason, I'm not feeling as strong today, and this is a good time to remind you that sometimes that happens, right? Sometimes we have days. Maybe I didn't get enough sleep last night. Maybe I didn't eat enough protein before this workout or enough carbs, right?
I didn't get weaker overnight. It's just where I am today. Last one.
Doesn't matter. Some days
and
we
breathe.
feel better in our workouts than others. And the important thing is that we keep showing up and that we don't judge ourselves for it.
I didn't get weaker overnight. It's just where I am today. Last one.
And breathe. All right, team. Set those down. You're going into a plank. So you can be up on the bench, on the wall, or on the mat on your knees or your toes. We're gonna do rotate up to the side and back to center. You can do that from your knees as well. Either way, lift up in that strong plank. Here we go. Starting from here, rotate out, back to center. Stay lifted. Little tuck of the pelvis, zipping up the core through the center, button up the rib cage. As I rotate, I'm using my obliques. I'm holding for a count in each position. Hold on the side, back to center, hold on the side, back to center. Yes, you can. 10 seconds, slow and controlled. Breathe. And here, 3, 2, 1, and relax, stretch it out. Right. Can we do it all again? 30 seconds this time. All right, so your tall kneeling tricep. I'm gonna try these 20s, I'm not sure if I can do it. And then we got our press and our bridge. Let's take it overhead, 30 seconds, triceps, here we go. Again, you can be kneeling on the bench, you can be standing, but I want you just to be aware of the core as you let the weight come all the way down. We don't want to cheat it here. That's what I was feeling myself doing when the kettlebell was too heavy, so I readjusted so I could get more range of motion, right? 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, could you tell that was heavy for me? Yes, stretch it out. All right, so press and bridge. I'm actually gonna jump to my bench here so you can see me. The advantage of the bench with a press is that I can let my elbows come down to the side. So if you have that option, it's a great way to use it. Sometimes your bench doesn't leave you enough space to do the bridge, so that is the difference. Otherwise, we're here in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, down and up. So it just makes my bridge a little closer. So if you'd rather just do the press with no bridge, but keep it on the bench, go for it. Otherwise, get those heels close. Take it up and in. Yes. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Yes. And relax. All right, team, back to your plank. Again, we're shifting side to side. We got 30 seconds this time. Open up obliques in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open it up. Back to center. Yes. Reach. Center. Breathe. Right here. 5 seconds. Stay lifted through your core. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Woo! And breathe. One more time, team. All right, I can feel it. I'm going lighter on my tris and staying on my knees. If that's not comfortable for you, just take it standing. 20 seconds only this time. Let's just get it done, team. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 20. That feels better, right? So I get more range of motion. There's no shame in going lighter, team. I'm always encouraging you to go heavier, but if it means that you're not going down or not getting as much range of motion or you're losing your form, go lighter, go for it and relax. Woo! Down on your back, we got that bridge and press. One more time. I'm actually gonna switch to my kettlebell this time and go straight up. I'm gonna really feel those tris.
Join me if you want. 2 dumbbells or 1 kettlebell straight up for 20 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Sometimes it's nice just to switch up your equipment because it feels different. This makes it a close grip press, but you can, of course, just keep what you're used to or what we just did as well. Lift those glutes, connect with the core as you press that weight away from your body. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Yes, last time with that plank. All right, team, let's make it good. Good rotation. You can be on your knees, you can be on your toes, you can be elevated. Hold and rotate. In 3, 2, 1. Take it here. Back to center. Take it here. Right here. Yes, you can. Halfway there. Stay strong in the center. Stay lifted in your core, especially as you get tired. Yes. Relax and stretch. Woo. All right, team. We're not gonna worry about the deadlift, but if you're up for a swing, 1 dumbbell or kettlebell, let's go right into that 30-second swing to close out this circuit. It's hard because we just did that bridge, which is a hamstring glute, a hinge pattern, but let's get it done. We'll add that power. Then we got one more quick circuit. Oh, not that one. I want my heavy one, right? Whoo, and breathe. Let's take it here. Shoulders back, core engage, get set, and swing. Here we go, prep it, drive it up, let it drop. Really think about the power coming from that hinge, coming from the back of your body, right? Hup, hup. Yes, you can. We got about 10 to go. Get that power, lock it out at the top, let it drop. Arms are not working. They're just along for the ride. We got 3, 2, 1. and relax. Woo, breathe, pedal. Catch your breath, team. Take it to the side. One more round. Woo! Got it. All right, team, we're gonna get this one done quick so we can get in and out. All right, so here's what we got. 2 rounds only, 40 and 30. We got a side lunge, we're just gonna alternate. Second round, we're just gonna pulse, all right? We're gonna take it with our dumbbells. Then we're gonna take it to a reverse fly for our shoulders, and then this. And then we got a hollow hold, we'll add some pushes. All right, 2 rounds. Get a heavy kettlebell or 1 heavy dumbbell if you got it. We're gonna step out in the side lunge, step through. If you'd rather keep it stationary, keep it stationary. Then we're gonna grab those weights, something a little lighter for your raises. All right, let's get it done. 3, 2, 1. Step out and switch it. If switching the weight doesn't feel good for you, you can just keep 2 hands on it, right? Shift your weight. Remember that side lunge, we keep our chest open, but we shift into the heel, straight leg, bent leg, right? Try to bring that kettlebell towards the foot so we get a lot of hip and core and heart rate. Breathe. Last one, and breathe. All right, team, 40 seconds. It's a reverse fly. Looks like this. We go out wide with it, we squeeze in the back. If it's too heavy, alternate. If you can, we're gonna do the fly, up, and then a front raise. Again, if it's too heavy, alternate. Something a little lighter to medium. 3, 2, 1. Reverse fly in your back. Up, raise, hinge, fly. You can always just do one or the other. Here, or 1 dumbbell, just do your raise. Up. Yes, you can. Flat back, but wide arms. Stand up straight, straight to the front. Hinge. Notice we're getting a little bit of hamstrings and glutes. I know. Last one. And breathe. Yes, team. All right, down onto your back or onto the bench. I'm gonna come onto the bench so you can see me. Here's what we got. You're here, team. Hollow hold is here. If that's not right for you, I want you just to bring 1 knee up at a time. If you can, we're gonna hold and we're gonna push. So here we go. Extend 1 leg out. Push that leg into your hands, hands into your legs. We're gonna hold 20 seconds here. These are pushing against each other. Create that internal resistance. Breathing all the way through, keeping the shoulders up if you can, and then switch right here. Pushing against each other. This leg is pushing into the hands, hands are pushing back into the leg. This leg is straight, shoulders are lifted. Feel that resistance. 10 more seconds. Deep, deep core, zip it up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, right, harder than it looks. Back to the top, team. This time, we're just gonna shift our weight side to side because it's only 30 seconds. Grab your weight, get ready. You're not stepping in or out, you're just shifting side to side. Here we go, side to side. You can hand off that weight, or again, keep it here to here. Shoulders back. Yes, you can, chest open. Halfway there. Try to stay low if you can. Just shift your weight. I know it's a burner, but we are close to the end of this workout. So hang with me for 3, 2, 1. All right, team. Reverse fly, stand it up, and raise. Shoulders and back. Let's finish it strong. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, hinge. Here we go. Up. Here. Squeeze. Up. Yes, you can. seconds. Can you get one more each side? Yes, team. All right, last time here. I told you we got 2 rounds of this one. This time, we're gonna push for 5, push for 5. So we got 30 seconds, 5 seconds at a time with a little switch. Wrap that core in 3, 2, 1. Push 5, 4, 3, 2, switch. Remember, they're pushing against each other, and then everything else is stable. And switch. So really nice and tight, but we're getting that rotation. We're getting a little twist and switch. Yes, you can, team. I know, woo, keep pushing. And breathe. Right here. And last one, oh, push, 3, 2, 1, hug them in. Woo! All right, team, let's close it out with a swing. You know I love a swing, and you know I love a bonus move. So how about we make our swing, 30 seconds of our swing, our first bonus move, and then we'll take it to a good old mountain climber, because you know that's my other favorite for a bonus move. So when we do the mountain climber, you can either do a standing, or you can do it on the mat or the bench, 30 seconds each, then we're closing out this workout. All right, your swing, remember you can just do the deadlift if you want. Otherwise, one last time for this swing. 30 seconds, shoulders back, nice good hinge. Here we go. Power it up. Let it drop. I know you're tired, so this is where I want you to really dig deep. You have it in you. We are almost done. You gave it your all in this workout, so you're gonna give it your all. 15 more seconds here, 30 seconds after, and then that is it, team. Hang with me. Drive it up, let it drop. My hair is in my mouth, but that's okay. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Quick breather. We're not gonna take you right into it, all right? I know, don't worry. You know, normally we get a 60-second. Woo! All right, team, so again, you can be here, you can be on the wall, you can be on the bench, whatever you need for you. But let's get that core. Push up through that upper body. If you're feeling spicy and you want to add a little push up here or there, you can do that as well. Otherwise, mountain climber, 30 seconds. This is it, team. Here we go. You can bring them straight in, or you can cross them, whatever you want. And again, if you want to add a little bonus push up, I'll take it. You guys, I've been working to get my push ups back to my toes. Many of you who followed me for a while know that I had a shoulder injury, and I've been taking them to knees, which is totally fine, but I've been really working on strengthening, stabilizing, getting my mobility. 5 seconds to challenge myself safely. 3, 2, 1, stretch it back. So I encourage you to do the same. It really has been a lesson for me. I've been very careful with this shoulder for years, which is not a bad thing, but as a result, it hasn't gotten stronger. It stayed strong, but it hasn't gotten stronger in some of those movement patterns. Not saying that if you're someone who says, oh, I can never do this, or I shouldn't do this, that you should try everything, but it is a good idea. Let's roll through cat-cow to challenge yourself safely, slowly, and just see. I just all of a sudden became aware that I was really limiting myself by being too careful. Wanted to be careful because I do have an injury, an old injury that's healed, and also a good reminder that I need to do my mobility and stretching and strengthening. Go ahead and roll back onto your feet, team. Pedal those feet. Oh man, we're gonna keep this warm up or this cool down and stretch pretty short because I want you to get out of here. Hands on top of your legs, and you can do that little cat-cow here. But definitely leave me a comment, leave me a like, subscribe to this channel. Slowly roll it up. I am shaking, you guys. Woo! Stretch over. Again, this workout felt really hard for me today. They're always hard, and I will always remind you it's hard because you're working hard. But reminder that you're not gonna feel the same every day in every workout, and I'm always gonna try to find ways to challenge you. So remember, it's hard because you're working hard. It's challenging. Maybe it feels harder than yesterday because you're going heavier, you're going harder, you're trying something new. Maybe it's those things I mentioned before, like sleep or nutrition or hydration. There may be many other reasons that workouts are gonna feel different, but you showed up, you were strong, you were capable, you were here. That is all that matters. Woo, shaky. Here we go. Leave me a comment, let me know how you're feeling. Are you shaking like me? Are you excited for this month's challenge? Let me know. And again, please spread the BodyFit love. Let's get more people here working out in a way that's good for them, that makes them leave feeling good and strong. One big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your total strength circuits workout. Great job, everybody.